Hello, in this video I'm going to show you how I pipe an anemone. I think that's how you say it, an anemone. So piping tips that I'm going to use for this are, I've got a number 12 round nozzle, I've got a 127, I've got a PME number 2, or if you've got any other number 2, a Wilton number 2 will do. And that's it really. Colours I'm using is Ingenious Edibles Whitener, which is that one, and the Rainbow Dust Black, the Progel Black, which is that one. Right, so what we're going to do now is I'm going to flat ice our cupcake. I'll just roll my sleeves up so we get some of the. Now we have a frozen cupcake, and you're wondering why it's got a little hole in the top or everything. It's because this has been inserted with the lemon curd. Because these are lemon cupcakes. So we flat ice it, and it's a frozen cupcake. So you want it nice and smooth across the top to cover all that cupcake up so you don't see it under the flour. Just gives it a nice base. It also stops the crumbs going into your piping tips, which could be a pain because you know, it can block your piping tips up. So nice and smooth across the top, all the way over, all the way over. That's it. Okay, so to start with, we're going to use our 127. I think I've probably put a little bit too much in that. I'm just going to squeeze it up like that. I just have some wipes on hand to wipe the end of your tip. Any multi-surface wipes will do. You can even have a damp J cloth, whichever's easiest, just to wipe the piping tip. So we're going to do teardrop shapes. So we want the fat end of the nozzle, which you can see there's a fat end and a thin end. Fat end of the nozzle down towards your cupcake. And we're starting at the middle there, and we're going to do some teardrop shapes. So we're going up and round like that. And then again up and round. Up and round. Just get as many as you can on and round. So it's roughly about 5 on this one and round. So there you have your first set of petals. Just need a stick. I've got a little bit of something stuck in the buttercream there. Don't know what it is. I'm not actually sure what that was. Anyway. So it ends up like that. So now I'll tighten our bag up again and wipe the end of your nozzle. And scrape the buttercream off because it's wasting buttercream. And see, in these gaps, we're going to go now in these gaps, doing the same as we just did before. So starting with the fat end at the centre of the cupcake and lying sort of like flattish, we'll bring it up on a slight angle, and we're doing the same over that and round. And the teardrop and round, teardrop and round. Doesn't matter if you get a curly petal, not to worry. All flowers aren't perfect. And round and round. So there you go, there's your petals of your anemone. I'm just going to tap that down a little bit. Right, so in the centre, we're going to take our number 12, which is this round nozzle. If you haven't got number 12, use a number 10. It doesn't have to be. Oops, loads of buttercream flying out like that. And we're going to do a tiny blob in the centre. So in the centre of the cupcake, as you can see, I'll squeeze a nice little blob out. There we go. Fits like that. And we're going to take our. What we're actually going to do is we're going to take another number 2 If I've got a coupler on this one, if you fit your bag with a coupler, I don't know why there's buttercream flying everywhere, I haven't got a clue. There we go. I'm going to fit another number 2 on there, on the black one. So you really do ideally need 2 number 2 nozzles and a coupler. Oh gosh, that's not going on. Why isn't that one going on? I'm just going to sort it. Right, okay, so I've actually just gone and put number 2 on there. I'm just hoping it's not going to actually pop off. Doesn't seem very secure, but we just want some tiny little stamens coming off. I don't need many. Just in the centre, going around that little black blob I've just done. Okay, that'll do. I'm not going to put any more on it. I'm not going to push my luck. Right, so now we've got another number 2 filled with white. And what we need to do now is put some little white stamens coming off. Nice long ones. And make sure you connect. And make sure you connect to your buttercream. So you need to connect your piping tip so it sticks. And so it pull up and pull up. And just go all the way around and do some nice little bushy stamens all the way in the centre. Like so. Just keep going around. I have these white ones quite bushy actually. Lift that one up a little bit. And I'll show you what I'm actually going to do on these to give it some effect. I'm trying to get as many as you can. They do look really pretty when they're... Always make sure you connect onto the buttercream underneath, like so. So you can see how nice that's gone now. That one has snapped, it doesn't matter. Put another one there, another one there. So you've got them like that. Now, what I'm going to do on this is I'm going to get our neat food colouring. And see those little white stamens? I just want to get a little bit on the end of on a cocktail stick. So I've got a cocktail stick here. Ooh. So we've just got a bit on the end. And we're just going to, that shouldn't drip out. See the ends of those. So we're just going to touch them lightly. With the black, neat black. And it just gives a pretty effect on there. Slightly touch. I'll put a bit more on. So you're just touching the end of your cocktail stick. So as you can see, give you quite a close-up of that. I'm just tapping the end of those little stamens that I've just done. Don't need a lot on there, but believe it or not, that should actually soak onto the buttercream that's in there. It just gives a bit more of an effect to the flour. Oop, oop. on. That's it. So you can see the little black. It gives it quite an effect. And what I normally do as well is with the white, just some tiny little in the center. Not a lot, it's more or less just touching it. So you're just tapping it really to give it some little white dots in the center. Because obviously we've got white stamens coming off it, so it looks just a little circle like that. And then we're going to pop just the odd you don't need too much, just touching it really. I'm going to actually take, there's a bit too much on there, so if I turn that cocktail stick, oh my hand's shaking. I'm trying to get that off, it's quite a big blob. That's it. Put that there. Just see if I can just sort that out a little bit. And there we go. Just wipe that. And you don't want massive, great big blobs, do you know what I mean? You just want it small, really. I can pick some of that off. You don't want it to look too... And there you go. There's a little enemy. And I think that's how you say it, an enemy, I'm not sure. Anyway, but there's a pretty little white flower. It's a lovely addition to your bouquets. Thank you for watching. If you like what you see, please subscribe to my channel, hit the notification bell for when I upload new content. And I hope to bring you some more videos soon. Thank you, bye.